Yeah, no, that's literally what I just did, gang. I just got, oh, cause I put a 100 overall book, D-book that was sellable. That sold for 800K. I put a 99 overall Michael Beasley. That sold for 350. And like 3 Galaxy Opals sold for like 120K. I was like, shit. Went for that great pay. I respect for LeBron though. I kind of regret it, but LeBron is good. I've had it. I had one with 18 legend badges before. I was looking on that shit. I put that out of a single pack. It's one of my luckiest favorite pulls I've ever had.
To the paint.
Tired,
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Levine with a steal.
Niggas are so tired.
Here's Howard. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
Boy, guys, the powerful physical frame of Dwight Howard, so problematic for a defense.
Here's Booker. Williamson outside. They set a pick. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Dwight Howard picks one up. Albuquerque shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Damn, Zion.
The physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength. I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally.
I love using him on defensively. On the offensively.
Pass to Reed from the arc. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson.
I bet that's what I've been using. I've been using Williamson.
7-point differential.
He's so fun to use.
Something like that, you better be sure to
complete it. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Let me not get some shot.
Good night for the defense. Dwight Howard finishes with authority.
Here's Green. Oh,
wait, what is that? What is that animation?
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Howard. Shot blocked. And that goes out of bounds.
Really? Nah, I heard that Dwight card is actually nice though, but not.
Making a switch here.
You got him out of a base? No way.
Outside, Hill.
No way. Please tell me you have a video of that shit. Listen, bro, if you're looking for a good dark matter, I definitely recommend this Amen Thompson, bro. It's so fucking fun.
Shot clock at 3. Albuquerque leading by 5.
I need 100 overall.
Slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Well, I'm just saying, if you get the opportunity to use one on, like, feel me? This Amen Thompson card is amazing. Bro, definitely one of my favorites for sure. I wanted, bro, out of all the 100 overalls, the main one I really want is that 100 overall Kristaps Porzingis. KP's one of my. I'm a Knicks fan for me also. So sad. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite 2K seasons. It's amazing. They should have made the Invincible JB low key, cause you know, for me, it's about him. Or they should have made it a Knicks legend instead of PG-13. They could have did something cool. They could have gave us an Invincible Melo instead. They could have made Invincible Melo 2013. That would have been lit.
Out to the right wing.
I don't know what else they could really do in that.
And here's Williamson.
Unless they want to do 2022 playoff Randall, I guess they could do that too.
Left side Tatum. Pass to Holmgren.
I got to check Holmgren.
Inside. Here's Green.
Damn.
And it's hammered home.
Draymond Green is so fun to use too. He's only good for defense though, too, though. There's a lot of 12-point guards, so there's not really many points for using the 6'6" out of position right now.
Elevates for the jam. Jason Tatum on the receiving end.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk.
Jay, it's all with the
higher difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
Oh yeah, this is good, man. Oh, that's the
Williamson, right side.
Back
to Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Levine.
That's a good bucket. Okay.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Thompson outside.
Oh my God! Inside. Ow! Come on, they double clutch. I love this clutch.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's gonna hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Yeah, we got it. Fucking Draymond, bro.
Contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Levine.
Zach LaVine, explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
Both free throws good from Levine.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put
That's
him
a
there.
shot. You just got dunked on by a child molester.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Hill.
Oh God, you have to though. He's actually really. Yeah, I will say one thing. This card's amazing defensively.
Connects from downtown.
As much as a person, you can't hate the art, bro.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
It's like Drake. If he touches a child, we're gonna hate Drake, but we can't hate his music. You feel me? His music is still like peak.
By and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be back in a moment.
Yeah, maybe not like new shit he drops after the fact, but like his peak shit, you know. You can't. Sometimes you gotta separate the art from the artist, you know. Well, I can't even say that for Carmelo technically because the art was supposed to be a kid too, if you technically want to speak. In basketball terms, as a basketball player, I respect him because he was amazing as a basketball player. As a human, he needs help. He needs to seek everything, including like maybe like shit, whatever 20 different Greek gods there are. He needs every single one.
Just explodes inside and up to
He's
the
any
rim
type
before
of
anyone
guidance.
can stop him.
And finished by Tatum. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Hopefully I can clean my cards after this.
Got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
You know, it's
Like
easy
the
to
big
focus
cat
on
winning,
Jason
but
Tatum scoring.
low-key
But
fried
Doris,
right
he's
now, so I'm not
excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates
Oh,
involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
Out here at Achilles Tatum.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Listen, bro, I knew I missed that arrow. I had to flip that shit ASAP.
Porter Jr. going right into the defender to collect a shooting foul.
And Raleigh making a change here. And so he makes both from the line.
I draft accordingly like how I play as a player.
To have a big man
So it's like I try to have.
Curry from deep three-point land.
Oh my
From
God!
beyond the arc and then some.
I didn't realize.
Curry's
My bad.
his first 3 points of the game.
I wasn't familiar with his game. I didn't even feel like that.
I'm clearly shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
Draymond on Curry. Oh shit! This is a friendly rivalry game.
Howard up top.
7th 6'6".
Outside.
Oh my God! You fucking L2.
And Raleigh hits
You
again from
L2'd
deep.
me.
What a nice pass by Dwight Howard there. On time and on target.
Nah, I'm not even mad. Nah, it's okay though. I'm not. Nah, let's be clear.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow.
No, I have a 7.5.
It's just deflating right now.
I don't do that L2 shit though.
Trying to make a comeback.
I don't even like this
That's
estimate.
certainly a big-time finish right there. It was
I
one big exclamation.
I should have jumped, but I thought you were
or
gonna pass
maybe even
that.
a question mark.
Well, Stephen Curry knows it's his responsibility to create for his teammates, and he does so there on point.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the yards.
Oh, Zion.
Okay.
Just a bully inside.
Listen, all I gotta do is just
Assertive
consistent.
move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
It's stolen by Howard. Outside Tatum. The 3 from Curry. That nice feed that time from Tatum. Now just a 2-point Albuquerque lead.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And Porter Jr.'s teammates and coaches love when he hustles. When he does, he
There's
makes
a
an
roll the
impact
curve
on
from
D.
this year.
Here's Malone. Here's Holmgren.
No way.
That one off green.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Albuquerque calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game.
I already caught
That's
one of
something that
them.
none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Is it a good card? I haven't heard much about it. No, I heard it's good. It's just I don't want to play no off chance and get fucking get stolen.
Substitution on the court.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
Oh, you're crazy. I'm surprised you got rid of him. This is the one, man.
And once again, off the mark by Raleigh.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
It's Booker on the wing.
No, I suck.
No good on the three. To the right side. Pass to Curry. Here's Roy. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Wembanyama cuts in. He hits
No,
it just
it's
before
only
the
because he's
shot clock
fucking tall
expires.
enough.
Wembanyama's gotten his second bucket of the game. Booker for three.
Nah, miss. I'm not 100%. I'll take that though.
And stolen by
Hardy.
Booker. And
Did not play
Booker
that.
with the jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And offensively, a
Yeah,
great
made
show
that.
for the fans through the first 3 quarters.
You need to
It's been a fun
relax.
game to watch. Albuquerque out in front, up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter.
Hey, me and my friend, when we'll like play my team sometimes. Like we'll play my team a couple times a day or like once a day at least. We'll have our cart, and what we do is whoever's up in each quarter, like whoever's up, the other person has to hit a blinker. But we also tag on that for each quarter, whoever has the leading scorer of each quarter. The other person. Yeah, we get we
And Raleigh with
don't.
possession here. Trailing by 4. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
Here's Booker. Look at Booker elevate.
My bad. Damn,
How
D-Buck.
good was Zach? Felt the taller
I guess
defender
another
on
one.
him, gave a little extra burst, and that's
Wow.
all it took.
And here's Curry for 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
He said, "Where my slingshot?"
Booker
Damn.
with the jam.
Assistant.
A little athletic ability on display by D-Book.
Takes the 3. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack
says,
mode and at the same time playing under control.
First team foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
To the paint. Here's Granger. Outside Booker. Pass to Granger. That one's good. Give the assist to
Nice
Booker.
Well, that's an unselfish player who definitely wants to get his teammates involved. A willing passer there, Booker.
On the wing, Porter. And
God damn, that beat was crazy.
The temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Last touch.
Yeah, I knew what I was doing. That's why I switched to him.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Now Booker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Nah, I flipped my really just so I can get that foul.
Yeah, Devin Booker shiftiness gets himself into the paint, so aggressive, and it pays off.
Both free throws good from Booker. Timeout called. Raleigh.
These are summer festivals coming to my team. This dude can beat me and then headshot my ass for free. You telling me you can beat me and headshot me
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well during the last break, I heard myteam Tony as he talked with the team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want to cut down on the easy looks.
We got
inside.
that Curry
No
stopper
more of that.
right here.
It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Allie, thank you. Outside Curry. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
Stephen Curry a little bit undersized, but he is so slippery once he's in the paint.
Pass to Williamson. Back to Thompson. No good off the back of the rim. And Raleigh with possession here. 6-point game. Outside Curry.
The arena's made that miss a lot better.
And here's Howard. 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Goes back up. Good as the jump shot falls.
Lowest reward is crazy.
4 points now in the quarter.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice.
Be patient.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Left side Booker.
Yeah, lock that down. Draymond punch that nigga in the mouth.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Great D that time from Williamson.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And they just continue to attack.
If you're a reader.
While they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right
The white
now.
is
they are
crazy.
having their way. Dwight Howard has got to get some satisfaction for delivering in the clutch.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. George outside. Pass to Thompson. Shoots over Curry. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And there's the call on Ben Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. Timeout called. Raleigh.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to put
23
in my
seconds
post
left in the fourth. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
So both teams making some changes here.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
They've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Roy.
Yes! Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a two-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
He wants the ball, has a flair
Should
for
have
the
shot that
dramatic,
bitch. Oh my God.
unfazed in big situations.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
He gets the first.
Be
And
smart,
that narrows the lead
About
down to
him.
just 3. Good on both. 7 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul.
I thought you were gonna stay
They
down.
need
He's
the ball
gonna
back
lie.
as soon as possible.
Nah, his free throws are horrible, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I could.
So he gets them both.
Nah, I
And it's a
did.
4-point ball game. There's 6 seconds left to play
Chat,
in
you
the fourth
tall
quarter of
bitch,
this
get
one.
there.
Boy, can't get it to go. Can't get it to
I
fall.
almost hit that.
So Albuquerque wins it.
Nah, GG's, bro.
This was a hard
If you want to play again, bro,
well-earned
I mean, I'm
victory
down.
for them.
It's a
They
good
had to dig
matchup.
deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know,
I
some
would
teams
not
might
have
buckle under the
the
pressure
opposite
towards
concept.
the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
PG-13. Heist of the no. No.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Here's Duncan. Rebound by Albuquerque.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Payton. And the shot goes in.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Here's Booker. Nobody near George. Off target with his three.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And as it goes out of bounds, Albuquerque able to keep the ball here. Here's George. Blocked again.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
Now here's Booker after the miss from Gary Payton. Pass to Duncan. From 18 feet away. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
You got to honor Duncan from the mid-range. When he's got space to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Payton drives in. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. On offense, here are the Heat. Pass to Duncan. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Duncan. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Three-pointer, Payton. Payton with another miss.
2 minutes remaining.
Booker outside. Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
A minute 42 left in the first. And that one drops for him.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Payton. And that one is good. Payton's got his second basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul-Jabbar. And the Heat with some changes. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Heat foul. Oscar Robertson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Payton attacking. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second team foul.
That one on Robertson.
Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers. And how about the vision there from the Big O guys? Beautiful.
And so James will bring it up for Albuquerque. Trailing by 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw drops for James. Both free throws good from James.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Pass to Reed. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
It's deflected.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
Now George following McGrady's three-point attempt. And here's George. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Three-pointer worthy. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So it's a tie game as we end the first. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
All right, and now you want to see them sustain this relentlessness for the entire game because it's clearly paying off.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
No doubt Booker has tremendous confidence in that jumper. Feels like he can score from anywhere.
Yes, that goes in. Miami trailing. Booker looking around from downtown. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Outside, James. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 5. George, that's a two-pointer. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
For 3, Booker. And again, Miami with the triple.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Outside, George on the wing, Burke. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Albuquerque. Here's George. Good D by Booker. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Miami's shooting their first free throw of the game.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
Now here's Booker. He's got 6. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. From the arc. They get it back. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line. It's going to be on Willis Reed.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan just too much for the D to handle.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Albuquerque trails by 5. Here's Williamson. Driving in. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Well, Heat leading by 3. And Stan, while in New Orleans, you had a chance to coach Zion Williamson. Now, I've heard you talk about him before, but what's something special about Zion that maybe the average fan doesn't see?
Well, Kevin, that's a great question because I think what happens a lot of times with Zion, his athleticism is so exceptional that it's hard not to watch and focus on that. But Zion is both very, very smart and a very unselfish player. Nothing makes him happier than an assist to a teammate.
Oh, that's a terrific assessment. Smith with it, now guarded by Booker. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Here's Reed, and he banks in the layup.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
They grab their own miss. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Second shot opportunity. Here's Bird. Missed it, even after all those chances. Thompson for three. And it's sent back by George.
And the timing from George there on the rejection, using his long reach to turn away the shot.
Here's Smith. No good. That would have tied it.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
It could go. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Albuquerque trails by 5. Shakes him. Oh, Worthy with the block. And he gets it back. Out to Smith. 6 to shoot. The second chance effort. Rebound by the Heat. McGrady outside. And they get it back. Back to Robertson. Going inside. And then Oscar Robertson with the dunk.
An inefficient defense there, guys. If there's one thing you want to try and take away from Robertson, it's the dribble drive.
Holmgren the screen. Shoots a fader. Worthy with the rebound. The Heat leading by 7. Reed a screen. Here's McGrady. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Here's Thompson. Worthy with the defensive effort. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Thompson for 3. Tatum. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's simply Tatum making the hustle play. Wanted it more than the opposition.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. It's Reed high post. Finding the lane.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Back to Reed. Good ball movement here by Miami.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Heaton. Great touch on the 16-footer. And now it's a 9-point Heat lead.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
Now McGrady, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer, deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting